Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Massive Carhead. 7. Range anxiety. A big one which is widely discussed in forums and on the news is the topic of range anxiety. Poor ranges in EVs have significantly dropped in recent years, but they're still not as good as an ICE-powered alternative. For example, the Rivian R1T electric pickup truck has a claimed range of 314 miles, whereas the Ram 1500 diesel equivalent has a quoted range of 950 miles on a single tank. This is a huge difference and a gap which isn't shrinking, and that's before you get into the time it takes to top up both trucks. 6. Longevity. As we know, the pickup truck is meant to be a hard-wearing brute of a machine. Otherwise, why would Ford promote the slogan built tough with all of its off-road vehicles? So surely, filling one with an unfathomable amount of tech and complex wiring is only a recipe for disaster? Traditionally, the pickup has been simple and easy to work on, which is why they are used on farms and ranches. As soon as you begin to introduce more tech, you create a higher chance that things could go wrong. Of course, brands are weatherproofing their EVs to make them work wherever. But the second some moisture or a small rodent gets into a wiring loom for the infotainment system that controls the car, you're stuffed. 5. Weight problems. Pickups have always been heavy, that's why they can carry so much. They are built to last, and in order to do that cheaply, you need strong and therefore heavy steel. To put this into perspective, a top-of-the-range Ford F-150 Tremor weighs 5,115 pounds, which is already very heavy, but the all-new GMC Hummer EV weighs an astonishing 9,000 pounds, meaning it's close to double the weight of a standard pickup truck. This comes with many potential issues including available range, stopping distances, and general drivability. Car makers really aren't making it easy for themselves with this one, but unfortunately the batteries are really heavy, so until someone develops a lighter one, we're stuck with these. 4. Temperature worries. If you've ever played SnowRunner, then you'll know that truckers can face some seriously Arctic weather conditions and therefore need a vehicle that can keep up and not die on them in the middle of nowhere. Well, unfortunately that rules out any electric pickup truck. The reason for this is that the batteries in EVs just can't cope with freezing conditions. The optimum operating temperature for an EV's battery is around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, so any less and it begins to suffer. EV batteries just prefer warmer climates, so if you're trying to drive it in colder temperatures, you're going to face all sorts of issues such as reduced available range, and you could even damage the battery. So it is safer to opt for a gas or diesel powered pickup if you live in temperamental conditions. 3. Charging times. One of the most talked about topics in the world of electric vehicles is charge times because they're still far too long. To charge a Ford F-150 Lightning at home, you're looking at around 8 hours to get it from 5% to 80%, which just won't work if you can't wait all night for it to be ready. It's not much better at public fast chargers either, with it taking roughly 40 minutes to fully charge in an electric pickup. Considering it takes a matter of minutes to fuel up a diesel and gas pickup rival, it simply doesn't yet make sense to daily drive an electric one, unless you can meticulously plan out your trip to ensure you reach all the correct chargers in time. YouTuber Fun for Louise attempted to drive across America in his Tesla-powered VW camper van, and well, the videos speak for themselves. 2. Limited choices. New electric pickup trucks are cropping up all the time, whether that be from startups or from large OEMs such as Ford, but there are really only a handful worth considering or that you can actually buy, thanks Elon. The main competitors in the US that you can actually buy are the Ford F-150 Lightning, Rivian R1T, and Hummer EV. That's it. There are more with planned entry into the market soon, such as the Chevrolet Silverado EV, GMC Sierra EV, and the Ram 1500R EV, but that's not now. And who knows when Tesla will launch the long-awaited Cybertruck. That's a whole other story, but it proves that there just aren't all that many choices out there. 1. Charging infrastructure. The situation is much better in America than it is in Europe. but it's still not 100%, and that's regarding electric charging stations. There is a huge amount of work for the government to do all around the world to ensure everyone is able to charge their electric cars when they need to. Currently, we're facing broken charge stations, slow outputs, and scarcity of availability. So, when will this change? The truth is, we don't know, but you'd hope these issues would be solved quickly, especially if the UK plans to ban the sale of new gas and diesel cars by 2030. Whether it's more chargers the world needs or just faster charge times and longer ranges, we're unsure, but it's evident that currently it's just not viable for so many people to own and daily drive an electric car, especially if they need lots of range and a pickup. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.